We have received this Tecno phone that comes from Africa, and we need to replace the screen for it. The person that brought this phone could not get any part here in Canada, and even us with our suppliers, we couldn't help him out right away. However, we found a way to fix it by ordering parts from China. So let's get started. The first thing we have to do, of course, is to remove the back, and good thing for us, we don't have to worry too much about it because the back is made out of plastic, and it's fairly easy to remove with a blade and a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, and it comes out very nice. Once we finish with the back, we have to start opening the back cover. So the frame is made in two ways. There's one frame that holds the fingerprint sensor, and another frame that holds the screen in place. Once we remove all the screws, we have to make sure to remove the battery and the frame. I started with the battery because I saw a pull tab and I thought, okay, that would be cool. But once I tried to remove the pull tab, I just failed miserably. Unfortunately, that pull tab is not the same as Apple. Apple put two pull tabs or three pull tabs under their batteries, and they are very resistant and fairly easy to remove sometimes, and very satisfying to remove. This one just broke as soon as I tried to remove it. So we knew that the quality, unfortunately, was not the best. These are budget phones, and budget phones are meant to be easy to fix. Unfortunately, this is not the case when it comes to North America, because here in North America, parts like that are very hard to find, and we have to rely on China in order to get this. We are not sure why, but there are a bunch of stickers made out of graphene. I would assume these are for the heat dissipation, but were very weirdly installed. So anyway, I kept it as they were. Once we remove the motherboard, we have to be very careful with the front camera because it's attached with some glue, so you have to wiggle a little bit before taking care of that. Once that's over, we take care of the battery, a lot of isopropyl alcohol, that's enough to remove it. One thing I have learned through experience is that when it comes to this type of LCDs screen, you cannot use alcohol. However, in the case of this phone, the screen is already cracked and broken. Thus, we have no problem putting alcohol to remove the battery, because even if it goes through the little holes on the outside of the phone and manages to go inside the screen will it's broken, so we have to replace it anyway. To remove the screen, you have to put it on a heating pad, and it has to be on for about 5 minutes at 75 degrees, and that's enough to loosen the adhesive. And once the adhesive is loosened, the screen just peels off by itself, and it's ready to be transplanted. One thing to consider is that when you buy Chinese parts, they make it very clear that they don't want any negative feedback. If the screen is not working, they don't want no returns, and anything that is negative, they try to avoid it, which is understandable. But for us, we have to take a gamble every time we take new screens, because sometimes can work and sometimes can be damaged during shipping, or sometimes they are defective from the factory. So in this specific instance, we were lucky enough to have the screen working, and as you can see, it turns on, lights up properly, which is all we need. Now the only thing left to do is to put it back together, but before closing it permanently, the screen is still loose and we need to put some glue. The one that I use is called B7000, and that glue helps to stick the screen together to the frame. We just have to put some glue at the back, make sure all the screws are back in position and nothing is forgotten. No screws are left behind. We clamp it back down, and here's the final product. Make sure to retest it again before giving away to the client. I like to peel off these protective screen protector sort of thing and test the device. And all the operation is done. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like it, like, share, and comment. See you next time.